As the transition moved ahead and I was on the board, one of the issues became Japan. Got to remember, go back to the mid-'80s, Japan owned, real estate interests owned Rockefeller Center. Remember that? They owned real estate all over the United States. They were the in economy, we were not. Japan had significant investment in Panama. In fact, there were some discussions about Panama helping helping Panama operate the canal after we left in 1999. So Japan was also at the time the third largest user of the canal. We are first, China is second. Japan and Canada are probably close in terms of number 3 today. Now this leads to the trial. Manuel Noriega is still in jail. His case is on appeal to the Supreme Court. The case will be decided, I would think, probably, I don't know, maybe this spring, maybe in the fall. The issue was, does he go back to stand trial in France, where he owned 3 multi-million-dollar condos, where he had all kinds of money in French banks, or does he go back to Panama? Now, if he goes back to Panama, stay tuned, because that will create some issues with the 15% of the population that are very pro-nationalist. And I think that's a concern. Now, the Supreme Court will ultimately decide Panama or France. And again, that's something we have to watch. But what happened is, I had written to Manuel Noriega, and I asked him, what is this story about your lawyer? And I read the transcript of the lawyer's argument in the court. The lawyer argued that the money Manuel Noriega had was not from drug dealing, it was payoffs from Japanese real estate interests. And I wrote to Manuel Noriega and I said, what is this all about? What did your lawyer, what was he talking about? Well, guess what? I get a letter back from Manuel Noriega. What this letter says is, in fact, I have no idea what you're talking about.